Live yet? I'm gonna sim your life. Hey everybody, my name is Rookerin, and it's been a while, hasn't it? It's actually been so long that I don't even remember how to do this. Anyways, welcome to... I don't actually have a title for this. It's Untitled Evo Game. Yeah, so you read the title, you saw the thumbnail. Yes, TierZoo inspired me to make a game. This is basically a prototype of the game that I want to make. Yeah, so as you can see, I don't have a title for it yet. Yes? Anyways, I'll go through what the game currently is for now. It doesn't have any gameplay per se. It just has the idea for now, but I'll keep going on the gameplay aspects, see how far it goes, and I'll even code some gameplay today. I probably chose the worst possible day to do this. I kind of got cold. I'm pretty tired, but I'll make do with the time I have. I couldn't do this yesterday, I can't do this tomorrow, so it's gotta be today. Let's go. I'm going slowly through the game at first. Wait a second, I forgot to compile. Genius. Compiled? Thank you. Refresh and go. This is what happens when you open the game. Welcome to Untitled Evo Game, a game by Rookerin. Huge shoutouts to TierZoo for inspiring me to making this game. Clicking here will just send you to TierZoo's channel. Low-key linked to the channel. It's a great channel, I love it. Absolutely love it. For a while I was kind of afraid to watch his content, but once I got a taste of it, baby. Anyways, your objective is to guide an ancient species into thriving in modern days. Use evolution to your advantage and create the ultimate life form. Now, if you hover over this, that happens. I couldn't stop myself from doing that. Anyways, yeah, first input your save name. By the way, if you try to begin without a save name, you can't. I basically just learned to do this. You also don't need to click it for it to go away. It goes away in 3 seconds. Now, I had some names here. I was just Rookerin, and that starts our game. We are Rookerin, level 1, experience 0 to next level 0. For now, experience does nothing. It's kind of a meta progression thing. We will have unlockable stuff later and all, and find me a good slogan. Yay. Now, I'll change this later. So yeah, let's have a quick save. Delete this all, I don't need that. So we save here, whoops. We save here, it's there, Rookerin, it shows it. Cool. Autosave will come in handy later. There are some options. For now, you can only change the zoom, it's okay. We'll worry about those later. Play. Get straight into play. Choose your starting species. I know you don't need to get to me, but trilobites are not a species. I know. It's just a random species of the trilobite class, okay? More species to come. It's to be fun. It's not supposed to be absolutely precise. It's supposed to be fun. As much as I love being precise with my information and all that, it's more so to be fun than to be precise. So when you click trilobite, what happens? It shows its stats. So if you are familiar with... Oh, sup, Lem Talks? Didn't even see you, sorry. What's up? Yeah, so if you're familiar with TierZoo stuff, you know there are 6 stats. I did change one of them. We have intelligence, power, defense, mobility, longevity, not health, longevity, and stealth. So one thing I didn't agree with TierZoo stats is that defense and health used to do basically the same thing. It basically is meant to... defense was meant to be how hard it is to harm your creature, and longevity, how hard it is to kill your creature. So they're almost the same thing. Make it just defense, how hard it is to kill, harm and kill your creature, and then put longevity in, because I think longevity is a important enough stat to be in the game, since for example, a high intelligence, low longevity creature won't have enough time to use their intelligence. So I do think longevity is a really important stat to have, and also it will have an impact later. So on the right, we can see a brief, actually not so brief, a story behind trilobites and all that stuff. This, however, does contain accurate information. Trilobita was a class belonging to the Arthropoda phylum. Yes, that is correct. So all the information on the right here is correct. What's not completely correct is how the game works. So study phylotypes. What are phylotypes? For those who are not familiar with biology and taxonomy, phylotypes are basically traits that you can have. For the purposes of the game, I separated phylotypes into two categories: external phylotypes, which would mean limbs or glands, even though glands are technically not external, they're called external anyways. And sensory phylotypes, as antenna is, as compound eyes are. So exoskeleton +1, you'll notice the +1 here that antenna doesn't have. This is because this is evolved. You can evolve phylotypes. Depending on which phylotype, you can evolve it X amount of times, but most phylotypes will be able to evolve twice. So exoskeleton +1 is the first evolved form of exoskeleton base, a hardened membrane shell that protects the wearer and helps retain water in some cases, decreases the defense stat by 30. So exoskeleton downgraded, just exoskeleton, says helps retain water, not in some cases, in all cases, because that's what exoskeleton does. So except for eyes, all phylotypes have a brief description of what they actually are in real life and then what it does in the game. Except for claw, I think, anyways. Increases defense stat by 30%. Here defense stat is shown as pretty high. This is almost 50%, if not exactly 50%. This is already accounting for the exoskeleton. Your base stats won't have that. Antenna. Appendages used as sensory organs can detect touch and close motion. Sorry, having hiccups. Increases close range detection for touch and movement. Improving or upgrading antenna to +1, +2 makes it detect more things and that, wider ranges. And we have compound eyes. Large spatial vision with low image definition increases close range detection for sight and motion. So there's a starting eye type that is just the light sensitive eye that you can see the difference between having light and not having light, and then you can specialize this type of eye into either compound eyes or camera-like eyes or camera-style eyes. We won't have that for now. We will just select the trilobite, more species to come, and start our journey. We start our game. Keep this left tab open, by the way. This is going to register a lot of the important stuff. We are in the Paleozoic era, which, by the way, I don't want to go exactly the same eras as they were in the past. I want to have first era be either Paleozoic or something else that I come up with. I don't want to follow the history of the Earth exactly as it was, so it becomes more entertaining. And we have the first period. We don't have the name of the period here, because periods are, if you think Slay the Spire, what floors are. So every period will have an event, a fight, yada yada. We have 100 chromosomes here. We'll get to that later. Here's our stats. Small, so it fits in the screen. And it starts. Let me check the chat. Okay. It is the middle of the Cambrian explosion. You will guide the descendants of the trilobite. Of course, if it was another species, it would show the other species here. Your species look the same, but something is different. You find a mutation in the firstborn. What could this mutation be? By the way, whenever you see those, that dotted underscore here, kind of, it's because you can hover over it and something will show up. Also, with the phylotypes here, same. Every new run will give you a choice to pick one of the possible pool of early advantages, like for, say, Slay the Spire. For this run, you are given a random common phylotype as a mutation from your ancestor species. In future runs, you will be given more options to choose from, but you can only have one. This is not an option in later runs, like for free gain a random common phylotype. That's not happening. You will have to pay a price to get a common phylotype later. There are still free boosts that you can have. You'll always have a free boost, a costly boost, and a very costly boost. Let's pick a random phylotype and see that it is Claw, a sturdy appendage found at the end of some limbs in many animals used for attack, can be specialized or upgraded upon. This means that claws can become talons, can become nails, and something else. Can become Cala, I think. Calais? Yeah, sure. They can become Calais, which is like crab claws. You take a closer look at your species. Oh, did I fail to mention this is supposed to be a roguelike? I think I forgot to say it. Well, you take a closer look at your species. It says it seems they developed Claw. This will be replaced by your specific thing. For now, I only have Claw as a common phylotype. They developed Claw randomly. This could be the difference between surviving or not. And then we hover over here. As we know well, trilobites went extinct at the end of the Paleozoic era. But you can change the course of your species history at the mass extinction event. You take some time. The first playthrough will be explanatory. Every new step will accompany an explanation, but don't expect a free win. The game will not go easy on you just because it's your first time, as is Slay the Spire. You can see I took a lot of inspiration from Slay the Spire here. Acknowledge your strengths and plan accordingly to survive as long as possible. You take some time to contemplate your surroundings and resources. All the information about your journey will be displayed at the left tab of the game here. From time passed to chromosomes and stats, environment, and more. I don't have environment here quite yet. We'll have it later. It's still a very early prototype. Keep an eye on them. Any change to those could turn the course of the run entirely, and they could. Your species have accumulated 100 spare chromosomes so far. Chromosomes are the basis of evolution, a currency, on quotes if you will. They're used to upgrade your phylotypes, improve your stats, and sometimes trading. They haven't had much time to evolve and adapt yet. Phylotypes are physical or sometimes psychological traits that define your species. I already explained that. Sensory... But I guess I could go into detail here. Well, external phylotypes are traits, usually organs, that can actively be used for offense or defense, while sensory phylotypes are traits/organs that will help you survive your environment and find prey or escape predators. Do not underestimate either category. So yeah, antenna and compound eyes, as being sensory, they'll help you with, say, random events or yeah, basically random events. But random events will, at least I want it to be, the majority of the game, so they should be very important, but do not underestimate the exoskeleton and claw either. In combat, they will be very useful. As expected from ancient creatures, they're relatively weak and live exclusively in the ocean, so they're relatively weak. Huge text box. This pretty much explains the stats, which I'm not gonna go into. If you have ever watched TierZoo, you know what that's about. Live exclusively in the ocean. The environment is always changing with time. Remember to adapt your species according to the environment so they don't die out. The game always starts in the sea, but you can choose to move it to land later or not. Yeah, so we know well that evolution happens randomly. Let me take a sip of water. However, in this game, you'll be able to choose what evolution stuff you get. You will evolve using your own brain and not randomness. So in this case, evolving to adapt is a thing. Whilst in real life, it's kind of the other way around. Not really, but anyways. You know, every choice you make is definitive. The game will autosave every time you click a link during your journey. As proved by here, it autosaved. And overwrite your last saved file. By the way, it did overwrite here as I saved. But you also know you could leave the species to die if you don't feel like dealing with that anymore. So this is explaining basically these buttons. We can save and quit, go away, continue to run later. And we could abandon the run and let the species die, which is not cool. We're not gonna do that. We proceed. Oh, by the way, if you notice any misspellings, please tell me. I have my language helper off, and I don't know how to turn it on. So I most likely miss any misspells. If I find them, and I will fix them. But sometimes I won't. At the start of each period, which is again floors, you will be given the option to migrate. This is how you move around the map and choose your next step. The first period has the most important migration decision. I just wrote this, by the way, before starting the stream. Choosing to go to shallow waters unlocks the ability to become a land dweller. Choosing deep waters unlocks the ability to become an abyssal dweller. And choosing the far waters will keep you, sorry, as a sea dweller. Sorry. I failed to mention here that random events can happen that will take you, if you choose so, of course, that can take you to different waters or different environments. So it's not absolutely locked into this first option here. What the heck are you doing here? I forgot this link. That's a mistake, sorry. Where is it anyways? Oh, here we go. So move this here. Do the same here, do the same here. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so we can select to go to more shallow waters. This color here will, it's not the same color, by the way. This is yellow, this is gold. There is a slight difference. So the color here indicates roughly what's gonna happen. So minus environment moisture is yellow because sand. It becomes more dry. Plus environment moisture just means deep waters. It becomes more watery. And to faraway waters stays at the same, you know, water height, question mark. And since none of those links will take me to any other link, I'll just go to Settlement. Oh, Settlement will take me to nowhere either. Okay, never mind. So that's basically the extent of what I've done to the game so far. Oh, I gotta show something. Those things. Run history. We have my last run. Oh wait, I forgot to click before I was done. Like I can even go back and save and quit before. Yeah, so history, you haven't played any runs yet. And then we abandoned. This is our run history. This will show us how well we've done, how many periods we survived, which starting class we took, or species, you know what I mean. This will show all our philotypes that we had in the run, our stats. Oh, if you hover these stats here, back then you couldn't do that, but here in history you can hover over them and see how much exactly it is. I don't have an next run, I don't have a previous one, it happens. And then we have the philotype gallery. This is, I bit my tongue. This is all the philotypes we can achieve so far. So I don't have many philotypes. These three here are dummies. like dummy phylotypes just so the variables don't break. We click here in the toggle upgrades, we can see all the upgraded versions of each, phylotype. They are separated by this thing. Every new phylotype is separated by this thing. So we had claw, we had a question mark. So if we toggle here, we had exoskeleton +1, which before exoskeleton +1 is exoskeleton, and then exoskeleton +2. Sensory common phylotypes, antenna, and +2. And then here we have compound eyes. This is the regular light sensitive eyes. Compound eyes +1 and +2. Camera eye style +1 and +2. Rare phylotypes, I have a few. They're basically upgrading into different things. And then those three are dummies, as I said. One is, I'm pretty sure, Stinger. No. Oh, one of them evolves from Claw, I just remembered. I'm pretty sure. Because this is Claw +1, Claw +2. And then there's Kelly, Talon, and Nails. They all are rare. I don't know why I did that. I could change that. I might change that. So somewhere here is Stinger, and then we have Stinger +1 and +2. And I'm pretty sure this last one is Venom Glands with 3 types of venom. I think the first 3 is neurotoxic venom. The following 3 is cytotoxic venom, sometimes called hemotoxic venom. And the last one is myotoxic venom. I'm gonna show you the code real quick. 2 years later, we will see people either create tentacle monsters, min-max abominations, or literal meme material. I mean, this whole thing is a meme material already. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I got around making this chicken here down this chicken here. Wow, this chicken thing down here. I love it. Someone sent me on Discord like several months ago, and I said, yo, I think I want to use this as an overlay for my stream, and I always forget to get it. So I got around doing it finally. I love this chicken. So yeah. Now that we have a experience, by the way, we get experience equal to the amount of periods survived the last run. So as we were in period 1, we gain 1 experience. Let's go to a second run that is not a tutorial and see what happens. You return to the Cambrian period. This time you guide the descendants of the trilobite. Again, this changes according to your starting species slash class slash genus. I don't know what I'm gonna do later. Anyways, choosing rotation. Randomly swap and increase stats. There's also... let me see which ones are there. Oh, there we go. So the first link, this first link here can be this, or gain 100 spare chromosomes. The second one, lose half spare chromosomes, upgrade starting eyes. So this one has 3 options. It can be... So it's starting eyes, that's the second option. There's also lose half spare chromosomes, gain a random common phylotype, which was the tutorial one, but without a cost. I mean, this one has a cost. And then lose half spare chromosomes, upgrade starting phylotype. A random starting phylotype. Okay. And then we have the third link, which is the most costly one that will reward you the most. There's lose eyes, gain a random sensory phylotype, and there is downgrade the random starting phylotype and gain a random rare phylotype that is not sensory. So downgrading a base phylotype will just remove it. And downgrading, for example, skeleton +1, exoskeleton +1 will change to exoskeleton base. Which one should I pick? I don't have a rare sensory phylotype, so I won't pick that. I'll go with lose half spare chromosomes and upgrade starting eyes. So let's see really carefully here. Large spatial vision with low image definition increases close range detection for sight in motion. Upgrade my eyes. Then we have compound eyes +1. Large spatial vision with improved image definition. Increases close range detection for sight and motion. This is what eyes do, basically. So as you can see, the word improved, I can't go into it because it's horrible, but anyways, the word improved is in green because that's different from the base / the previous upgrade. As is this defense stat by 30%, I think it's 10% the first exoskeleton. And then we have the options to go again. If you go to either of those, we just go to nothing in settlement, and settlement will take us to nothing. So there is still a lot to be done, but I love this idea. I absolutely... I can't even express how much I love this idea. So if I direct your attention to the code right now, this is what I was talking about. Site mutation will have an args if history... Can I show that? Yeah, there we go. If run history.length is 0, so if you have no run history, it'll go first. If there is an argument, gain a random common phylotype, and then there's the random links that will happen. It's at first 3 links. I don't know if I want to make a possible 4th link. This is the whole logic behind the swap stats. The stats will be like the code will... Oh yeah, you can see my hand. Hello. I just remembered. The code will pick 2 random stats without using, I say here pluck, because pluck can be manipulated. If you, for example, save before going, saving in 2 slots, you can proceed to randomize. If you're using pluck, you can proceed to randomize. If you don't like the randomize, you load the second one, save on the one that auto-saved, and try again. So as random is a seeded random, unlike pluck, this result will always be the same no matter how many times the person loads the save file. So yeah, we set RNG to random, we do some stuff here, we select the first stat, we select the... Oh yeah, we take away from the stats pool. This is basically doing exactly what pluck does, but with a seeded thing. And then we select the second stat, and then the stats will be added by 2%. 0.2 is 2% for this purpose. 10 would be 100%, 1 would be 10%, and 0.2, 2%. Both stats are increased by 0.2 and then swapped with one another, and then repeat 2 times, so that's 6 stats. Where's this to save? Nothing? Well, thanks. Here we have the thing for random phylotype. It's the same. Add phylotype does the thing. Improvise, lose eye, sensory. Random sensory phylotype has some JS around it. I'm not gonna go into detail on that. And then upgrade the random and downgrade the random. That's all fine and dandy. So I had some stuff here that I decided to ultimately go against because it wasn't really flowing nicely. Like, I had a shadow of an idea of what I wanted to do, but not as refined as I had until last night. Speaking of last night, oh, this is, by the way, what I have written. This is a lot of text. Yeah, so whatever's after this span and before this close span is the hover text. There's that, there's tutorial, shallow, stray, blah, blah, blah. This, I just made this too, because settlement was down here, and it was showing there, but anyways. There's some periods there, and I had some stuff written, and speaking of last night, I took some notes before going to sleep, so I could do my stuff. Have random migration options. Yeah, that's done. No. That's not done. I gotta do it. Oh, okay, so let's do this first. No, wait. Let's set the environment variable first. Yeah, I like that. So we go to widgets start. There we go. This is the run history. Where's rain journey, start journey? Start journey, there we go. This is our stats. They have story stats used to check such as detection. There's sight, touch, motion, smell, vibration, electricity, yes, and tool. This tool here, I'm unsure. I think I could put it in special traits like tool usage. Actually, I think I'll do that. Yeah. Tool usage. False. Wait, does that work? Well, even if I do have tool usage here, I do need a stat for tools. So I'll think I'll leave it at story, not combat. There are arguments for both. I think it makes more sense in combat. Yeah, I'll leave it at combat. So special traits. Unlocked by making combination of stats or a high stat in particular or any other way. Special stats has echolocation if you have say a really good sense of vibration, which could be sound. This is the same thing as sound. If you have a really high sensitivity to vibration, you could unlock echolocation. Electroreception for electricity. Ultraviolet vision you unlock by... Where's my setup phenotypes? There we go. Yeah, so there's Stinger, Claw, Pincer. Oh, Pincer. There we go. Which is what Calais are basically. Yeah. There's the dummies. Where's eyes? Oh, eyes are the last thing. There we go. Yeah, so compound eyes plus 2. There we go. Compound eyes plus 2 unlock ultraviolet vision. If you don't know what that is, some bees have, or is it all bees? I can't remember. Bees can see ultraviolet light. They can see ultraviolet light. I remember that randomly yesterday. That was high school biology. And just as a... Where is it? Oh, just as a Easter egg, kind of, I put in ultraviolet vision here. You just saw me put 2 usage here. And then there's combat stats used for damage calculation and other stuff. There's venom, there's poison, which are almost the same thing. But I don't know if I want to put them in the same variable yet. There's spikes, which they touch you, they take damage. And there's 2 that was here, you saw it. There's the species variable. I also... Species to clone that. Yeah, I gotta change that real quick. Oh, stats. Oh, so I can do this right now, right? I can just make a value for dweller and write C. There we go. Yeah, we are a C dweller. This controls something else. This 0 phenotypes, eyes, chromosomes. This is the starting chromosomes. Stats clone the setup species that we have, and here we add our stuff, and then we get phenotype list. That's all good. What did I want to do again? Oh yeah, environment. Set environment. I forgot to click O. Set environment. Let me check my notes again. What do I want in environment? Temperature, moisture, and domain. Fair, I guess. 2 spaces. Temperature, moisture, and domain. That's okay. That's that. Maybe I add property species to display in yeah. Dweller to sea. Great. Maybe also make freshwater. Okay, so we have our environment. Let's make our environment display somewhere. Alright, let's take a quick look at the game here. Play, trilobite, start, there we go. So I have this here. This is caption? Yeah, caption. This is caption. This is the left tab thing. Let me just chug one. Stay hydrated, but not too much. Water is sometimes toxic. There's run started. I think I wanna add a widget here to display the environment. Where should it be though? I think I like it being below the period and above the chromosomes. Yeah, above the chromosomes looks fine. Make BR here or 2. Environment info. There's no need for those spaces. This space is nice though. Alright, let's make a environment info. Where though? Widgets and level related mutation periods. Fair. I'll make it here. Environment info. I want to keep this small as I can. So what can I do? What are the variables again? Temperature, moisture, and domain. Put this here just so I don't forget. So how do I do this? It would be easy if I had a spriter like put in some sprites to visualize or something. I think I could start with a box. No, I think box would be kind of awkward. Temperature is in Celsius, by the way. I have no idea if temperature was this high in the Cambrian period. I would assume yes. I'll do some research later and see how high exactly the temperature was back then. There were also some glacier, what are they called again? Glacial areas, there we go. Temperature, what do I want to go first here? Probably domain. Yeah, so let's switch domain. Switch environment dot domain. The microphone is in my way. Excuse me if I sound far away, because the microphone is far from me. Switch. Close it. Guys, we have C. What do I print here? Do I change colors? I think I like if I make a border with a span, or maybe with a div. Oh, I like this idea. Okay, let's make a div. Whoops. Make a div. This div will have style border of 2 2 pixels, 1.5 pixel, 2. Let's experiment with 2. 2 pixels, border style. Where's that? Whoops. Where's that border style that I like? There's a border style that I like. Where do I use it? I know you can't see what I'm doing, but it's fine. I know there's a border style I like using, but where is it? Ah, found it. It's in description. Okay. So it should be here. Yeah. Where's the border? Is it not here? Position, height, right, heading. Where is the div that I make this box in? Is it in CSS? Might be. Don't mind us all. I borrowed this from another game. Dude. Where in the world? Oh, border style, solid, outside, solid. Okay, copy me this. I have no idea where this is. Also, you can't see it. Nope. Also no. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Solid, outside, solid. And what color? Border color. Border color. Well, border color will depend on this. So I think I use regular blue. Show me CSS again. Blue. No, wait. Yeah. So 4372 FF. This is too this is too gray. What happens if I FF here? I'm gonna undo it later. Kind of too bright. So what happens if I reduce the green a little bit? Oh, it becomes darker. Okay, then increase the red then. That kind of works. I think I like this. Copy this. Excuse me. Oh. So that should be enough. Compile here. You can see the compiler. Whoop. Refresh. So clicking here should give us the... Oh, there it is. So yeah, the border has nothing in it. That's why it's small like this. Oh, whoops. Wait. Oh, cool. So if it's C, it's gonna be this blue. Although we could find a better blue, I think, maybe. CSS color picker. W3 schools, best site in the world. Can I... 3366 FF. What am I using? 5372 FF. No, that's kinda too dark. 3399 FF. 3399 FF. It's a little bit more on the brighter side, which I think is okay. Pick me this one. Cool. And I can see it. Oh yeah, I could show it. I just remembered I can show it. Yeah, so this is the W3 school site. I'm just picking some color. What do you think? I think you could use this one as the abyssal blue, and this one just regular blue could be okay. This is fine. And I want to use steel like this for shallow water. Oh, I actually love this. Success FF. Okay. I use this for shallow water for sure. I love it. So case. What can you be again? Hold up. What are the options? Here comes the truck. Shallow sea. Good. What? Shallow. What? Shallow. There you go. Shallow sea. Ooh. Make the F's big. Yeah, I like the teal. That teal looks so good. Back here. So deep sea. Not abyssal, but deep sea. But this is not bad. Maybe a little bit darker. No. I don't know. What's a good sea color? Can I marine blue here? Underline? Whoop. Nope. Yeah, you might be thinking, ah, that's stupid. I can blue. Blue works. Red works. But I can't marine blue. Can I light blue though? Now I'm curious. Triangle line. Light blue, nope. Space? Nope. Maybe L blue is a thing? Maybe instead of underline, a dash? Nope. Okay. Never mind, I'll go back to blue. So this is pure blue. Where do I want it to go from? No, more on the green side, I think. Like this, but a little bit clearer. I think I respect this. How different is it from this one? Copy this real quick. So this is, what is this? I like clicked here and went one on. Okay. So this is way brighter. Okay. Yeah, I think I prefer this one. Yeah. 0396. Go back here for a sec. 039E6. Compile. Refresh. And there it is. Okay, cool. What do we want? Dude, where did I define this? Widget. Oh, widgets period. No, UI. Aha. Oh, I straight up create this thing. Ah, understood. Come back here, microphone. Thank you. So border style is set to that. Okay. So I don't have a defined like class for this. Well, I could have. What stops me from doing it? Make a new class. Class of div. How do I make a class though? That's slightly problematic. Wait, go back to the blue I was in. Span dot. Can I div dot? I think I can. Let's see. I'm really bad at CSS. Oh, that's the save list. Oh! So I can do something like this, then. Do I have anything edited here? Anyway, anywhere. Guess I'll do it up here then. But copy... Kinda copy the... No, not this. Or is it this? No, it was something like... Yeah, this. Save container thing. Save list container, yes. Place it as far up as I can. Here will do. Boop. So instead of save list container, environment container. Environment container. Yeah, display. What? No. Border. Yeah, so we. Oh, not here. Here, there we go. So we copy the CSS here up to this point. Whoop. Oh. Okay, border 2 pixels, border style, that. Show here. Environment container. So, what did I borrow to make this again? Save list container. Okay. Where is it used? So we know how to use it. ID. So just make ID. Well, that's simple enough. Close this. Close this. ID. Here. ID. Now equals pam. So I have the environment container. I could also do the following. No, never mind. I'll keep it like this. I don't know if I want to write some different thing. I probably want to write some different thing. I can do something, the same thing for here, right? And then delete this. Compile and see how it goes. Refresh. Still there. Oh, my time is almost over. Wow. Let me finish. I'll just finish this. This and I'll go. Let's go. See. Focus. See. We have temperature must be flag. Okay. Flag. Text align center. Yeah. I'll text align center. Why not? Oh, I can also. Where's the... Why did I close the CSS thing? text align. Jeez, my typing is great today. As you can see, text align center. Is text align not a function anymore? Am I too old? Text align. Oh, I wrote a link. I wrote a link. What? Align. Okay, that works. So text align center, that should work. I write here something like deep sea, I think, yeah. Deep sea, or maybe the deep sea. Yeah, the deep sea in bold even. Oops. There we go. The deep sea. Let's compile and see how it looks. Refresh. For some reason I was expecting it to be blue, but okay. It works. Wait, why is there so much space here? Sorry, did I put in 4 BRs? I didn't. Wow, the deep is that... Not the deep. The div is that big? Okay, let me try this again. Real quick. Too close this time. Just 1 BR then? 1 BR is 1 EM. Right? Or... I think it is. Refresh. Yeah, it's okay. That's 1. Which is period. Okay, the deep sea in bold. Huh. I don't think I like... Yeah, I don't think I like bold though. What if I try italic? Does italic look better? Refresh. Not gonna show you quite yet. No, actually, italic looks fine. I think I like italic. Okay, let's leave it italic. We are here. Temperature. Should I water temperature? Yeah, why not? Water temperature. We environment dot temperature. Then we are here. And then do I need to moisture? Water moisture. Well, water is wet. Atmospheres? How? Moisture works really well when evaluating atmosphere, not so much water. Did I make a mistake by calling this moisture? Wait. Depth. Depth. But then, how does this change anything? It doesn't. Yeah, actually, I don't think I need this all. Just water temperature and the deep sea. Well, in this case, where's the migration thing? There you go. Not environment moisture, but minus depth. Yeah, and then you can make the steel. The music is over. And then plus depth. And I can make this dark blue. Where's... Oh, I closed my color picker. History? Okay. Okay, this is nice. I don't think I have a dark blue color in the CSS, no. L blue will get there faster. Okay. So I have that all, so go to brown steel, soft brown, whatnot. Anxious, relaxed. Nope. Is that a background color? Blue, light blue, teal. No, no dark blue. Okay then. I'll have to do it manually. Where was it? Cool. And style, color. What? Hashtag this. Plus depth. And this is a color I want in... There goes my father. In Abyssal C. Border color 000066. Okay, let's see how it works. Oop. Refresh. The deep sea. Water temperature 50. Could specify, right? Degrees. Degrees. Celsius. I have no idea if that'll work, to be completely honest. Oh, it does. Nice. Water temperature 50 degrees Celsius and nothing else. See. What? Wait. Where? Oh, I changed in the tutorial only. Okay, where's the second one? Can you see it? You can't. So copy this. Mine instead of minus minus that. I'll make a class. Where's L blue? I make it D blue, dark blue, and where's the color? There we go. 0000066. D blue. Nice. Go back here. Now you can go back to class D blue. Copy. Paste. Compile. Refresh. And there it is. Oh my god, I can't read. Okay, it was too dark. But make it less dark, please. Yeah, in this case, if I'm gonna make it this less dark, I should make this also less dark. Shallow sea is very light already. Okay, I use the OCC. There is CC. How does it look? So kind of okay. I don't know. Have a look. 2, Refresh. Okay, I can read it now. Oh. C. It looks way too similar. It looks way too similar. But does it? So the color I was using was this. How similar does it look? Not that much. Actually, not that much. I think it... Well, since Shallow Sea is teal, I could use something in between here. Something like... This is 40 FF. I could use a... 045 or maybe 545 FF. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Make this a... Whoop. Do I need to put this anywhere else? I don't think so, right? Compile to refresh. And it looks better. Nice. Okay, that is basically what I wanted to show. Thank you very much for watching, and again, I want to see where this game goes. If it garners a lot of interest, I will make it a full-fledged out game, not a text-based, simplistic thing, but a huge-ass game that will actually be amazing. I do want to do that. And I forgot to delete this thing. Almost. Yeah, so if you really want to see this game happening, if this looks like your cup of tea, you know, leave a comment saying, yo, I want to see this game in full. And then if you want to, you know, support the development of this game, or just support me personally, I do have a Patreon. The link is in the description. And if I can actually make a living off of, you know, making this game actually a reality and not just a clicking simulator, I will make it super good, I swear. And I'll hire people to do art for me, since I can't really do art myself. I need someone to do it for me. Anyways, looking forward to it. See you next time. Bye-bye.